Hello there, everybody. It's HeroicLegend here. We are back. We're on the bus because it is event time. So, once again, there's a little bit of updating you. Currently, there were 3 events up. Walpurgis Night, which just unfortunately passed, so I hope that you were able to get your identities and stuff from it, or what you wanted. The Miracle in District 20 was another one that came back up and reopened. I got most of the ones for there. The Walpurgis Night was probably the most difficult of the group because this just go through the new story, or the story. Actually, did I grab everything from that? And I grabbed most of the... No, I grabbed everything from it. I was wondering if I grabbed all the lunacy. Come here. Walpurgis Night. Missions were a lot of fun to do because they revolved around being optimal, of course. So when you have an optimal team, it's all fun, you know. The LCB regular checkup. This is what my team looks like for it because there is 2 paths, I believe. There's a burning path and a rupture path. Although you don't have to do them, and also don't worry about it. This is my team for it currently, and unfortunately, we don't have every member up to 50, which I would rather that be the case. The new skin for it is also, this is the skin that you get for doing, creating 500 points in it. It is a Yisang skin, which has the tags LCE and Limbus Company. It's a rupture skin for him, which I believe it's one of 2, technically. This one is also a rupture skin, but it's also a rupture charge skin. This doesn't super count. This is sinking. This is also sinking, but AoE. I think this is also sinking. Yes, but more tanky. I believe the Peckwood, yeah, is Bleed Poise. Molar is Tremor. Standard is also sinking, funny enough. 7 Association is another Rupture one, but also not the greatest, I think. Yeah, it's okay. Only upon 4th does it really, like, become a Rupture skin. But yeah, the Fluorescent also is Self-Tremor and Sinking. He has a lot of Sinking. Of course, this one Bleed, but it also is everything else, too. But the main focus would be Bleed. And of course, Blade Lineage is his Poise one, which I really do like. So, the idea is we're going to rupture the guy. But I have another team that I also used for this that went really well, too. My Bleed team. Which I've gotten them all to max, but unfortunately, because I want the extra points, because it is an event, I do have to sacrifice, I would have to sacrifice Yisang. So for now, we're just going for the Rupture. Which I can actually change the name to just Rupture now, because it's the 2 charge ones. I don't believe either we don't have one for her, or there isn't one yet. Funny enough, this could also be a Bleed one, but I would need to work on it. This is Fire. Poise. This one's also Poise, but slightly better. This is her. Okay, this is her Rupture one, but again, it's Rupture in like 1 or 2 skills only. Meanwhile, her base is actually a Poise one. Interesting. I don't believe. Yeah, this is just pure charge. Well, charge and slash fragility. This is Tremors. This is Bleed. But I went with this one because it's one of her better skins, just due to the fact that hitting an enemy heals HP, which is really good, especially for the Bleed team. And just any team in general, because it keeps you up. Unfortunately for Rodian, I think it's her T-Corp that... No, this was Tremor. We don't have her Rupture one because we didn't get it in time. I wasn't going to spend the boxes, really. After I went really ham at getting these up to snuff. I'm curious about her base one, though. Base is bleed, which is funny to me. I will also say that Gregor doesn't really have a fantastic Rupture one. Like, yeah, this one works alongside Rupture, but only one skill inflicts it. And again, his passive, at the least HP, heals 5 after winning a clash. So. I think the Workshop one, yeah, is a charge Rupture one. Again, I don't have that up to snuff just yet. Otis is in the same boat. She doesn't really have a true Rupture skin. Mostly because there was focus elsewhere, don't worry about it. Yeah, this is a bleed one, which is okay. Well, actually, is outshined by this one. Oh, this was a Blood Fiend bleed, which I would argue would be different. Muller Office, which is fun, is a Tremor one. Her base actually has some rupturing on it, which is kind of interesting. Association is a Poise, which is kind of okay-ish. I think we like her Blade Lineage better for that. Yeah. We have this one for Sinclair for Rupture, which is okay. The new the new Metasalt one is the best though, and I do like this Hung Lu one. I was actually glad I worked to get the uptick in the 4, because the skills are fun, and also just the start to pick. I think I like this one a little bit better for keeping up. Ooh, and he actually inflicts more Rupture based on heads hit too, which is nice. Am I stalling? Who knows? I went through this. This was a fun little event. I'm kind of glad they gave us it. The dungeon is it gives you a little bit more rewards for a little extra cost, just so you're not constantly repeating it. We are going to go in with the same team again. I would really like to get Hung Lu just a little bit more. So you know what? We'll... Also, the music is bopped. I hate that I'm doing this, but... it's worth it to get him up there, you know? The closer he is to this, the better. Okay, I don't normally do this, and nor do I advocate this, but if you really need to, not the worst thing to do in the world. 420! Look, I fully admit,
불량한 꽃들을 흩트려냈습니다.
길이 보여 따라갔을 뿐.
I should be holding on to these, I should be holding on to my Lunacy, I should be getting ready, but I really just want him to be able to, like, go toe-to-toe is all. Because when they're weaker, their skill stuff don't... It's so much harder to do things. Plus, this Rupture team could really clinch out some victories for me. I believe in my Rupture team. I believe in my Rupture team, I believe in my Bleed team. I'm trying to look, so this is her Rupture skin. But it's also one that she backs out in, which is unfortunate. She would retreat. Yeah, it'd be worth getting. I'm not going to deny that. Still, oh, hey, it's finally up. Okay, thank goodness. I can get the Twin Hooks Gregor now. Another really good one I wanted. Especially if I believe the passive gives him... Okay, it gives poise mostly and piercing, but I missed out on it and I thought I would just not be able to get it, but it looks like they finally unlocked it for me. Oh! Okay, melee enemies
정화의
sad game.
시간입니다.
Okay, we're gonna just.
저들이 수능을 하는 자들이기에 다행이요.
Okay, I
조금 불안했는데.
last one. Promise.
무사히
Promise.
끝내-
It's Donnie. How can I deny Donnie? Look at her. She's having so much fun. Okay, there we go. Everyone's 50. Everyone's upticked to 4. Ugh, goodness. I hope that didn't come out too clearly on mic. Highest HP gains blunt damage up next turn based on the damage they took, which is actually kind of fine because this is a tank one and deals blunt. I don't mind having the support skins for such, you know, that's how we do things here. Alright. Guy, I can't at all get conscious started because I'm going to have to cut it off in the middle and I'd rather not. We're going to go through stuff again. The bleed team, actually. So, what I really like about this team in particular, it's risky. It's risky because 1, 2, 3, and 4 can all hurt themselves, right? And it's rough to do. Gregor specifically, well, I love him in the skin because it's just he looks cool, he acts cool. Make sure the ego gifts are correct, because I had it on bygone days for some reason. But the skin, his orange heals him by a lot. He can full heal back up from like half health by using this. But it's always so risky to play with the Blood Fiends because of how much self-inflicted damage they get. But the synergies work so well. She can heal, and the excess heal can go to other people. I believe... Yeah, wrong costume. She could gain more sewing and deal more damage for every blood feast consumed. I love how the skins look. I love how they play together, and they work really well in a bleed team, especially with some like Faust to keep the SP up and heal if need to. Of course, Roshu as the background, keeping the passive up. I believe her passive goes based off of Lust owned, which I think all of them have Lust skills. I think the Odd Duck is more Merusult. Yeah, because actual Merusult for bleed, I believe, is the brother skin. Don't have even anywhere near. Doesn't even have a bleed ability. It actually has to be N-Corp now that I think about it. But again, it doesn't give a bleed thing, he just gives protections and such. For Rupture also, beforehand, this was the one you needed if you wanted to do Rupture with Merusult on the team. Yeah, I don't think he has just a standard-ish bleed one. I think he's just literally here for Pursuance, Yearning, and of course, the fact that I believe it's the Mullet. No, two of his skills actually give bleed, so... It would work better on a different team, though. Maybe I should leave it N-Corp. Yeah, red. Do we have enough red? Donnie has red. Otis has red. Technically... I don't actually think we have enough reds. Yeah, it's just Ishmael and Roshu, but neither of them are ones that we would want to have in the team right off the bat. On top of that, this Ishmael has been proving way more difficult to manage. Maybe... It is just for... No, that's for support. That would be so good, though, because attack power up and protection? That basically will just be slammed right onto Gregor. But only Donnie and Otis, I mean... Yeah, if they get multiple hits and it's fine. But that's Otis's final skill and Donnie's middle skill, so it's not like it's going to come up frequently enough. And again, unless I put in Ishmael, who again, it's her final skill, so the resonance is going to come up so rarely. If it was owned, it'd be different and absolutely slap it on. Speaking of, I probably should have put Hung Lu as his, well, no, not necessarily this one. Or maybe, yeah, maybe that one would have been better. The office fixture works well, too. I think. Attack power up once per turn. You know, as much as I like the Ting Tang Gang, I think if I were to, like, really optimize, I'd have to go with Hook Office Fixer. He's getting attack power up. But does he have any... He does have red, too, so he would fit in... Yeah, if I were to go, like, a truly, like, sit down and sweat over it, this would have to be the bleed team, because this passive and this passive would work well together. He'd have to be one of the ones on the field, which would be rough to, like, coordinate. Of course... Actually, I'm not even looking at Sinclair. Sinclair, blue resonant. I actually think... We have a lot more blue than I thought. We have enough blue. We have enough blue. These three have blue, so that works for resonance. But I don't think they have evade. Counter, block. Oh, Faust is evade. So it would work to help keep Faust safe. But what would we do for Sinclair? Technically, the one who grips would be okay-ish. Because he does deal extra damage. Well, he does inflict bigger burn if they're bleeding. But he's also Raph, but he is owned Raph. Different. Gosh, now I'm actually looking into it. I'm starting to wonder, are there better skins? Because I only really use this because of the fact that it's just a very good, like, skin that doesn't necessarily tie into anything. And it's, of course, Ishmael herself. Yeah, we have the captain, but technically if you want to go for more of a bleed thing, well, that's Poise. That's sinking, which kind of wish I'd known that earlier. Yeah, she doesn't really have a bleed skin. Except for, again, the captain. It's weird. There's also resonance, too, which helps out. And it just gives poise, too, whenever we have resonance. Which, like I said, 1, 2, 3. Wait. Yeah. That's not that hard to get, because I believe the Pride is his second. So it's final, first, second. So it's not that hard to get them all synced up together. But again, that's if we're, like, going very, very ham. For now, we stick with Ting Tang Gang Leader, just because of the pure fact that I love this passive. Because you own Gluttony, guess what? Most SP deals extra damage with coin head hits. So he's just, you want to keep him in the back. But me thinks that's enough introspection for now. Because we're gonna just try our best to get through the events. Well, that was a little bit of maintenance that I did on the whole team here. I'm certainly gonna have to remember that. Actually, let's go make that. I'll put that as the Railway team, as the Railway Bleed team. I know to work on it. Got Faust, who knows all. We got the manager, Donnie Q. You could say this one, Roshu. The Grub Hammer for a boy. Gotta upgrade the Hook Office Fixer. These two are fine still. Yeah, it's mostly a poise skin, so don't be deceived. Maybe I can find a better... What does your passive do? You don't have a lot of sloth, I think, on this team. But haste and defense up for lowest HP percent. Yeah, no, that one's way better. You do have sloth. Granted, it's... Oh, well... Let's see how that looks after. Yeah, no, okay, so not enough sloth. Not enough sloth to make it work. What about the Zwei? Ally with the least HP to... that's just... excuse me, what does this require? Gloom? Ooh. It's not enough. It's not enough. What about you? What about Base Sinclair? Don't like that. Don't like that at all. These are all based off of other stuff. Dang it. Okay, yeah, we'll go for... I am not even going to try to pronounce that, but this would be the skin for that. Okay, yeah. This is what I could see being like a very oppressive railway bleed team, right? Because if these four are just like 2 down and out of it, we could swap out to boom, 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 boom. Right? Then their passives would probably kick in as well. I think this would be for the best. Now for the egos... Fourth March is still better than the others, I guess. Faust, who knows all. It's really debatable between all of them. I guess it's Tef. Rupture on 1. It is probably easier. No. We'll leave it as is. Donnie, we'd have to equip her last one. Yeah, it's a lot of Lust Resonance, too. Very salt. Always remember when you're making team, people. When you're making teams, to make sure the Eagles are equipped properly. I've done that before and discovered all of a sudden that, I'm not in a good place. Alright, looks like everything's pretty much smooth right now. And... Yep, okay. Now if I go back to Rupture really quickly, I did notice that, by the way. And I'm glad Past Me put that there. Alright. Well, that's your little update for Limbus. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the little bit of going through and how I obsessed over having a team with maxed out numbers and uptick. Yes, it really hurts when new skins and stuff come out and I'm just sitting here with nothing. But I think it's worth it. Sometimes. You know? I don't often cry because I'm in the dumps so badly. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Much appreciate you do. And that's why I just want to say, laters.